Hey, my lovely ones. I hope that you're all safe and well. It's Mitch here. I'm just coming on to do this week's Facebook card reveals for you all. So, if you were drawn to card 1, we're going into the energy of the crystal of iolite. And it just says here, shift your money mindset. Now, this is really, really interesting. And I think what I feel quite strongly from this, and I'm finding this a lot with readings at the moment, there are quite a few people at the moment that are getting caught up in chasing the money, and they're putting quite a lot of pressure, quite a lot of expectation upon themselves. And I think what I feel very strongly here is a need to let go of that sort of chasing the pennies, because if you're going through something which financially feels a little bit tricky, a little bit overwhelming or whatever, there's a real need to just focus on money being good, even if it's not. So even if things are not good financially, shift your consciousness, shift your awareness into a place where money is amplifying, where money is your friend, and almost whatever it is you do for work or business, or just how you create your sort of financial revenue, just feel that sort of flow of abundance. Because when we feel into that, money starts to flow. Because it's like, to give you an example, this is a perfect example. I put together my reincarnation tarot sort of spread, and I had this real strong feeling. I was like, oh, I don't know if this is going to be any good or not. I wonder if people will even want it. And then I could feel myself thinking about, oh, I wonder how many orders I'll get. And I thought, no, park that to one side, just put it out there. And I just said, literally, if it connects to somebody, if it feels like it generates or it resonates for a person, then it will be ordered. And so because I've let go of the expectation, I've been inundated with orders, and I'm still working through them, guys, I have to say. I'm nearly there now. So I'm nearly through my backlog, which is really, really good. But so it's been really, really interesting to see how many orders have gone in, and it's lovely, it's really nice. But at the same time, it's like, if I'd have gone in with a target or with something, I probably wouldn't have had half the orders that I've ended up having. So shift this focus, sort of move it to one side, remove the ego around money, because money is quite an ego thing as well. And it's like a thing that keeps us conditioned, essentially. And yes, we do need money to survive. We do need money to exist. But I think primarily, take the shift out, move it to one side, move it along, and just where money is concerned, you welcome money in, give thanks to it, almost say to the universe, thanks for the abundance I'm receiving right now, even if there isn't any. Because by putting that out there, you're manipulating the energy, you're changing the structure, and you'll probably find that sort of things start to move forward for you in a much more positive way. If you're able to sort of purchase a piece of this crystal, it might be a good one to get as well, because it might sort of help at this time. So like I say, this is the iolite. I'll bring that in close so you can see that one. Okay, so guys, as we're moving into card 2, we're going into the energy of smoky quartz. And it just says here, let it go. Smoky quartz is a fantastic protection stone. It's my actual favorite crystal to work with. I've got quite a few pieces of smoky quartz dotted around, and I absolutely love it. It's a very good grounding stone as well. So if you're feeling quite ungrounded, that's a great one to get to just feel centered. And let it go. As simple as it says, isn't it? Let go of whatever baggage, frustrations, worries, traumas, crap you're holding on to, and just surrender to the process, So this is what I really feel like this message is saying. If you've been battling something, if you've been reliving a past trauma or a past cycle, you've got to sort of get to a point where you feel, what's good, what's the good at this, what am I holding on to, what am I really carrying? Because I think sometimes we just sort of hold on to junk, and it becomes torturous, really, doesn't it? We almost torture ourselves through misgivings or just general crap. So this let it go, it could be physical things that we're having to let go of, or it could be energetic stuff we're having to let go of, or it could be past memories or past experiences that we're just needing to let go of. And move it along, move it to one side, de-burden, de-stress. Don't get consumed in the sort of heaviness of whatever you're up against. If there's been injustice that you can't get past, again, it's like, thank the universe for that experience, but just say, I don't want to be being tortured by that anymore. And I've had it before where things have happened and I've really not understood why, and I've taken it quite bad, I've taken it quite personal at times. But then you get to a point where you think, I have to draw a line in the sand under that, primarily for my own sanity more than anything else. So this might be a really good crystal to help some of you guys with that if you've been struggling and if it's making you feel quite, you know, mentally exhausted. But smoky quartz is a powerhouse crystal. It's the crystal, it's my go-to. If I've ever got a headache, it's very good for shifting along headaches or migraines, and I do sort of suffer with those a little bit. So it's really good to sort of have like a big piece of it, and I sort of just place it across my head, and to let it go, that's quite kind of interesting because again it sort of just sends it along its way. It sort of almost takes in all the sort of stagnated energy and it replaces it with positive energy. So it is a really good one for getting rid of headaches. So let it go. Let go of any crap that you're holding on to, whatever it is, whether it's a physical thing, whether it's an energetic thing, whether it's an emotional or mental thing. Move it to one side. Don't let it rob you of your inner peace and your happiness. Now then, guys, as we're going into card 3, we're going into the energy of Adventurine, a beautiful stone or crystal. And it just says here, create your own luck. So for me, I feel if you've been drawn to this, some of you might be feeling ready to detach or break free from the matrix system. Some of you, might be able or might be feeling ready to really sort of embark on a new adventure, a new cycle, a new journey. And I think some of you are just ready to be seen for you. I think some of you are not hiding in the shadows anymore. You're just weaving, you're spell casting, you're creating your own footprint in this world, which is a really, really important thing, a very authentic time period for you guys if you've been drawn to this. So when we look at create your own luck, whatever it is you're feeling connected to, get out there, make it happen, go for it. A little bit like the start of the week with the message from the Golden Quartz Healer that we had, which was about opening the door basically and just getting on with it. This is almost an extension of that. Create your own luck. Don't wait for someone to come along and sort of save you. Save yourself. So if you want to enroll on that course to better your life, get on with it. If you want to leave that relationship, get on with it. If you want to start a new relationship, get on with it. If you want to sort of, I don't know, do whatever, crack on with it. It could be so many sort of weird and wonderful things on a small minor scale, but they could have that ripple effect where it goes into something really more big and exaggerated. But create your own luck. Be the doorkeeper of your own destiny. Don't wait for someone to come along and say, it's okay, you can do this. Give yourself permission to be that person and to do it when you feel ready and when you feel like it's accessible, because it's going to be. So an interesting set of cards. I'm going to leave these with you. Stay safe, stay well, stay fabulous. And I will look forward to catching up with some of you lovelies on the Zoom sessions or the Facebook video chat sessions, or with the online readings that I'm currently sort of working my way through. Just want to say a little reminder, or a little sort of announcement, really, actually, not a reminder, more of an announcement. So I was due to sort of be at the Trowbridge Spiritual Centre on Thursday the 8th of June. I am not going to be doing a demo that night because it falls on a day when I've got a couple of funerals coming up, because I've lost a few people recently, like quite close to me, or very close to me. And so that is actually one of the days of a funeral that I have to go to. I don't have to go to it, but I'm going to be going to it. So I don't feel like I'm going to be in a good space or the right space to really serve spirit that day. Because it's going to be about honouring the life of this person, and there'll be obviously like a wake and everything else. So it's just a day when I need to be Mitch for Mitch as opposed to Mitch for spirit. So I'm really, really sorry for those people that had plans to come and see me, or were thinking you might come and see me in Trowbridge, but unfortunately I won't be there on this occasion. I'm not quite sure who the replacement medium is as of yet, but keep an eye on their page and I'm sure they'll put an announcement out for that. I think that's all I need to say, really, to be honest, at the moment with that. Like I say, I'm having this weekend off. I'm off grid this weekend. I've got 2 clients to do on Sunday, but apart from that, I'm off grid and just having a little bit of rest and recharge. And then the week after, I think I might be in Swindon on the 10th of June. Yes, I am. I'm at Kelly's Rowan's Closet Arcadia, which I'm very excited for. It's a very magical witchy shop, and bookings are being taken direct through Kelly. So if you're interested in coming along for a day of one-to-one, face-to-face tarot with mediumship readings, do get in touch with Kelly and she can book you in. I think we may only have some afternoon spaces left now. They are £35 for half an hour session, or if you want to treat yourself to an hour, then £70. So it'd be lovely to see some of you lovelies in there. A brand new sort of venture for me, and people have been screaming at me to sort of be in Swindon for the longest of time. So now there is an opportunity to come and see me for a read. So I look forward to seeing some of you lovelies there if you're guided to it. So stay well, stay safe, stay fab, and I'll catch up very soon. Love and blessings. Bye for now.